Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me. I truly do appreciate your time. Listen, time is so valuable. It is the one resource that we cannot get back and we cannot create. So I don't take it for granted. Today's a special day. It is the last day of 2020. And I know that a lot of us, myself included, will be reflecting on this year. And it's my sincere hope that as you do reflect on 2020, you're able to look back and find moments that inspire you, moments that uplift you, but you also find moments that will propel you forward into 2021. And it's my sincere hope and prayer that as you look at 2021, you are able to define a vision for yourself that is bold and speaks to your destiny, and that you pursue it with everything that you have inside of you. You know, one thing about narcissistic abuse is sometimes it tries to diminish who we are, or we feel less than as a result of it. But no, you're never less than. Greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. Over in Swampville, the swamp creature is experiencing yet another dose of reality. However, since drinking the devil's Kool-Aid, it remains in a state of perpetual denial, blame shifting, gaslighting, and being the professional victim that it is. Tragically, nothing is new with this creature. Since the last edition of Swampville, it has been drinking even more of the devil's Kool-Aid, swimming in the swamp and playing with the lily pads, its favorite pastime. But true to its narcissistic nature, the creature is getting bored. The longer it stays in Swampville, the more frustrated it gets. You see, it's surrounded by doom and gloom, and the wicked spirits within the creature constantly remind it that this is what its future will be, nothing but doom and gloom. The very thought of this makes the creature long to cross the border and go yonder to where it can see the bright lights. It knows that if it can make it there, there is a good chance that it'll find a soul. A soul. You may be wondering, but yes, indeed, a soul. You see, the swamp creature lives in a perpetual state of an identity crisis. It has absolutely no sense of self. And as it watches people live their lives, though they may not be perfect lives, but authentic lives, the creature longs to experience this so that it can experience life through one who has a soul. It believes that with the soul, it will be able to define its own sense of self-worth. Since drinking the devil's Kool-Aid, the creature has been void and dark on the inside. It's only ever felt good when it was able to take on the identity of a soul. Some would like to refer to that as narcissistic supply. However, the creature is in need of an identity so that it can gain a soul. The swamp creature developed the skill of being able to absorb the characteristics of the new identity to dupe the person into a transaction, where it slowly morphs its primitive swamp creatures and begins to take on the form of the identity, the soul that it seeks, and memorizes their words, phrases, experiences, and lifestyle. Every now and then, this creature is known to expose itself. You see, it uses the soul's known experiences in front of them, in public, to impress other people as though these were their own experiences. This swamp creature cannot help itself. It's desperate. It's desperate to be recognized as a real soul. It is desperate for validation. It is desperate to be seen as worthy. It's desperate to be the soul that it is trying to be, and therefore those experiences, as far as this swamp creature is concerned, belong to them. They have every right to them. Because the swamp creature is desperate and is constantly reminded by the wicked forces within them that it is in fact on borrowed time, it attempts to gather multiple identities, multiple souls, to give it an appearance of being from anywhere but Swampville. It loves serving illusions. These identities, these souls, give an illusion of knowledge, influence, power, wealth, and everything this creature is able to absorb from the rightful owner. The delusional swamp creature prides itself in being able to steal the identities of its targets. It truly believes that now it has become the soul, and that is why this creature must and it will view you as an extension of itself, because it takes part of you. This is why this creature must and will spy, stalk, and hover you so that it can watch you, so that it can see what this identity, what this soul is up to, because it knows that it has to be connected to the source in order for it to be able to tap back in to the source to receive the upgrade. You know, the swamp creature has no life-giving force within it. And so it knows that it is a dead-end situation within it. There is nothing but doom and gloom in Swampville. So even if it takes all of the identities, all of the impeccable qualities of the people, of the souls that it is able to siphon to Swampville, nothing comes out of it. Nothing. Again, doom and gloom belong in Swampville. And so this creature has to stay connected to source, and this is why it is imperative that you guard yourself. Recognize that this creature really does want to be part of you, and not just part of you for a brief moment in time, but part of you for as long as you are alive. Because by being connected to you, being part of you, you are a life-giving source to it. You are giving it everything that it wants. And I know people will say narcissistic supply, but I want you to think a little deeper about that. If it has no way to get any self-worth, and it does it by siphoning your soul, then it must forever want access to your soul. No matter what happens in the relationship or the transactionship, there was a reason it was attracted to you. Remember, you are always going to be an assignment to this creature. And so it will forever try to come back to your soul because it wants that upgrade. Your identity is what it's after, so that it can siphon more souls. And so it wants to swamp out your identity for its. And so I hope that this illustration was able to bring some light to what this thing is trying to do. And I hope that it helps you understand the importance of guarding yourself. Guard your heart. Don't be unequally yoked. Protect your energy, protect your identity, protect your soul, protect your core. This creature does not deserve you, and even if it views you as an extension of who it is, like, listen, you can deny it and you don't have to physically tell it. Your power is in ignoring this creature. It never deserved you in the first place, and you must start believing it. Forgive yourself for allowing it to ever be part of your life, and move on. Do the work. Self-reflect and move on. It's over, and it's a good thing that it's over. It can be painful, but it gets better. And I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that you were inspired. I hope that it was helpful to you. Have a great day.